Here's a trivia question, because we have many people who actually like the trivia question. They probably would prefer just 2 hours of trivia question to Chris and me babbling about whatever we babble about. Here it is. Jonathan Taylor, Chris, has 18 offensive touchdowns so far this season, which is the same number as 2 NFL teams have entirely. Name one of the teams that has only 18 offensive touchdowns.
I got to think the New York Jets are one of those teams.
Damn. Womp, womp, womp. Nope.
Who
are
is
they?
it?
The Giants and the Texans.
Ah.
Your New York Giants. How did you not know that your New York Giants?
Man, the pressure got to me because I heard somebody talking to the other day about this stat too. I forgot about that. That stinks. I knew the Giants one. I should have got that. Horrible job by me. Horrible.
All right, I get the first pick.
Yeah.
And I am selecting Mike Zimmer.
No.
Wait. It gets better or worse. My first pick is Mike Zimmer, defensive coordinator, which implies something I'll be getting to later. So, Mike Zimmer, defensive coordinator, who is clearly in charge of the team's defense. I know he's got 2 defensive coordinators, one of whom is his son. He's trying to groom him and develop him, and it's nepotism, and it's okay. It's not a criticism of him. They all do it. Most of them do it. Many of them do it. But to defend the corners and the back of the end zone, when it's a touchdown if you just get to the front of the end zone. And there is no Herman Moore. There is no Calvin Johnson. There is no Jimmy Graham. There is no big, tall target that you have to worry about out-leaping one of your defensive backs. What you had to worry about was the front of the end zone. But as we saw, and as we've heard from Amon-Ra St. Brown, he was shocked by the fact that he was able to run to the goal line 4 or 5 yards away from the goal line were the defensive backs. And he said, I thought to myself, this is a perfect situation. And it was. It's inexcusable. And my guess is there was one hell of a discussion yesterday between Mike Zimmer and ownership about what the hell happened in that moment where the season went down the commode in that moment. And yeah, they may beat the Steelers and they may beat the Bears and get to 7-7, but they got the Rams and the Packers after that. They're not going to the playoffs this year.
Yeah.
They're not going to. Mark me down for Vikings not going to the playoffs this year.
No.
And if I'm wrong, I'll wear it. And the moment that it went away for good was that moment.
No, I'm with you. Can we show that play again? I mean, I think the fact that it just there was, okay, if the corner's going to be off in the end zone, that's fine, but have some underneath presence. It was just free access to throw the football. I think that's what's just crazy, to your point. I mean, it's like Jared Goff got to throw a ball with a clean lane and not to have to throw over, around, or anything. It just was like, hey, this is 7-on-7, and let me throw the ball over there. That's the shocking part of it, I think, to your point. No doubt about it. All right, I'm going to go to Vic Fangio in the Denver Broncos, Kansas City Chiefs Sunday Night Football game. You got a game there. It's 10-3. You're in the midst of a 96-yard drive, okay? And you go for it on 4th down, right with that. Was that right at the end of the half, right? I got that right? I'm pretty sure it was the end of the first half.
Yes.
How do you not kick the field goal there? Go with something positive. Go in at 10-6.
But the analytics say to go for it.
Oh, I know. And then the analytics say to go for it. And here's the other one. This just shows you, America can't get off narratives. You need touchdowns to beat the Chiefs. You need touchdowns. Why? Why do you need touchdowns to beat the Chiefs? The Chiefs are a dumpster fire on offense right now. I mean, why? They won a game 19-9 a few weeks ago. They won a game 13-7. They won a game 20-17. That's such a here. It's the new time. It's 2021. The Chiefs' offense is struggling. Kick a freaking field goal. It would have helped you out. That was a bad decision. Affected the game big time.
All right. We got to move. Next
Fine.
one, look, Andy Dalton, 4 picks. You got a chance to come in and do something good and, build on what they were able to do against the – not that anybody believes in the Bears this week. And I know the Cardinals are good, but my God, 4 picks. You're gonna be wearing goat horns anytime you throw 4 interceptions.
No doubt.
Go ahead, Chris.
No doubt. And the first 3rd down, the 3rd play of the game, you miss a wide open shallow cross, right, to get the interception and get Kyler Murray hot and all of that. Okay, I think I'll go with Jamar Chase next. Jamar Chase, 9-0 down, gone. See ya. Gonna get a 70-yard catch, 60-yard catch, at least get field goal. kicks the ball in the air, interception. We got to go to break. We'll be back in a minute. All right.
I think this is the first time ever Mike Zimmer's making it again. This time it's Mike Zimmer, head coach, because it caught my attention when he was throwing a little shade, a little criticism at his offensive coordinator for not having, enough acceptable two-point plays. They're running the ball into the middle of the line. They're not converting the two-pointers. Hey, Mike, you're the head coach, pal. You're the one who throws the keys to the offense to somebody else and just says, go ahead and do whatever. You're the one who's deciding to call for two. You're the one who presumably knows what the menu of potential two-point plays for the week will be and realizes going into the game that you're going to call an inside run. I don't get it. To be that disconnected to an offense in today's NFL is unacceptable, Chris.
Well, I agree with you. You can't be disconnected. You can't be. Bill Belichick's a defensive mind guy, but, to think that he wouldn't know, like, hey, this is our 2 points, conversions. We need to add a few other plays. Oh, we got to have something better. Hey, that's the standard I'd hold every coach to. You got to be like that. And that's what he does. He has a pulse of everything that's going on his football team. All right, so my last one here, I'm going to go with the ref in the Saints Cowboys game from Thursday night with the block back rule. You remember the block back rule when he was pass protecting? He was
bad rule properly applied.
Yes.
Bad rule properly applied.
You can make that call every play when a tackle blocks a pass rusher that goes by him.
Talking about that
Get a
tomorrow
clue. Full-time refs are needed now.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.